Okay, for this video, pretend like this backdrop I have, it just goes all the way to the edge, because we're doing amazing in life. Has this ever happened to you? You're walking to your open mic, you have hope and light in your eyes, and you're excited about the jokes that you're gonna tell. You get to the bar, you buy a drink, you try your jokes, it's good, everybody laughs. Then you get home and you realize you left the notebook at the bar. Christ on a stick. No more. With this. Okay, enough shtick. Hello, my name is Lukas Arnold. I am a comedian and a content creator. I've been making videos since the pandemic, March of 2020. 5 years, I'm old. And a problem that I've noticed a lot of comedians have is keeping track of their jokes, especially losing their joke book. Everybody I know has lost their joke book at one point or another. And it's like, guys, we live in the future. We don't have to use moleskin notebooks like cavemen. For the past year, I have been using an app called Notion as my main bank for joke storage and joke organization. Notion is at its core a note-taking app, but it does a bunch of other stuff. You know, you can use it as a task manager. It's a great calendar. It's a team space if you have one of those. But we are not going to be talking about those things. We are just going to be using it as a joke book. And it's become my favorite way of organizing my material. Very quickly, I want to make it clear, this video is not affiliated with Notion. This is not sponsored. This is no forces are pushing me to make this video other than myself and genuine belief that this could help you. Whether you're just starting out as a comedian or you're a professional who's got years in the game. I really think that this app can help you a lot because it's helped me a lot. And if you don't want to do a nerdy video build along thing, you can just go into the description and download the template yourself. Notion as an app is for free, and this template that I designed is for free as well. You can get it right now, you can close this video. I mean, I hope you don't. I would be sad. But the reason why I made this template free and why I'm putting this out on YouTube is because I love jokes. I love jokes so much, and I hate losing jokes. Now, I don't know about you, but this is how I used to record all of my jokes for like the first 4 years of me doing stand-up. Literally it's horrendous. I don't want you to do this. I want you to keep track of every single one of your ideas and have them organized so you know exactly where every single one was, so that as many beautiful jokes can bloom from the flower bed of your mind. I'm going to teach you how to build a joke book in Notion, how to use it, and how to create shortcuts so you can quickly capture your joke ideas. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Okie dokie, so right now we are looking at a blank page in Notion. Let's name it our joke book. Hooray! Next, we're gonna go into the body. You're gonna click inside, and then we're gonna do /, and this brings up all the different options you can do. You can do different headings, blah, 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 but no, we are going to do an inline database. This is where within the page, all of your jokes are going to be stored. So we're going to hit return. Yes. And now we have a brand new database in our page. By the way, let's decorate it a little bit. Okay, let's do something. Okie dokie. I don't like that. Okay, I want to get something funny. Let me see. What do we got? Ooh, let's get weird. Wait, I like this flower. I like this. It's not very funny, but by gum does it make you feel nice. We have our joke book, we have our little cover photo, and now let's get into the actual database of it all. By the way, make sure you choose inline database instead of a regular database, because the database could be its own page entirely. And so inline keeps it within this page, and then you can add other stuff to the page instead of it taking up the whole thing. So this we're gonna call joke book DB for database. So you'll notice at the top that this says table. That's one of the kinds of views that you can have within a database. Basically, views are different ways that the same items in a database can be represented. For example, we can go here, we can go edit view, and now we can change the layout, and we can go into a board. And now, automatically, this is like a Kanban board. This is a system for tracking the progress of projects. We don't need to worry about that just yet. We're gonna go back and make it a table again. And so now we're just gonna create some sample jokes, little things. Okay, so this is a very serious material, so I'm gonna call this poop, and this one is gonna be called pee-pee. This next one is going to be called butts, and I'm going to keep it misspelled. Then this next one is going to be called farting, and now this next one is going to be called burping. I'm great at spelling. I just got diagnosed with dyslexia, by the way. Fun fact. So now we have all of these sample jokes, and we're going to do some fun stuff with it. By the way, let's just go into one. And now you can see it looks pretty much just like a page. You have the title at the top, and then you have your body of stuff at the bottom. Poop joke. Yay! Wait, I'm gonna add a little icon as well because I'm having fun. Poop. Yeah, baby. Okay, wait, I'm gonna add icons to all of these in a moment. And now we have a bunch of little icons to tell these apart. Now what I want to do, add properties to these pages. These are basically just extra little things that you can add to the items within a database to help sort through them. We're gonna go into these 3 dots right here at the top of the database within the page. We're gonna go to properties right here. And we're gonna, all right, so we have status right here. I'm gonna add created time. That's just a good little thing to have. And then we are also going to have last edited time. Those are very helpful for you. And now we are going to have a few different things. First property that I want to add is a time length for your joke. We're going to go to number. We're going to rename it minutes. We're going to change the little icon next to it, and we're going to add like a little, oh yes, I like this little hourglass. We're going to do that. And by the way, let's bring this over right here just so we can deal with it a little more immediately next to the title. Let's say that poop is 2.5 minutes. Let's say that pee-pee is a 3-minute bit. Let's say that butts is, let's say it's like a little opener, a little half-minute opener. Farting is 1 minute, and that burping is a full 5-minute story. Why not? And now, get this. So you will notice that as I hover my mouse over at the bottom of this section within the database, it says calculate. And now something that's really, really cool is I can click on it, and now I'm gonna go to more options, and I'm gonna have sum, and now you can see an automatic sum of how long, like if you were to do all of these 5 jokes as a set, this is how long that set would be. Pretty cool. Next, I want to add tags to your jokes. So we go up to our little 3 dots right here, we go to properties, we go to multi-select tags. This is really good for helping you figure out what kinds of jokes you have just at a glance. Something that I find helpful is like maybe a joke is a really good opener. You want to add that opener. Maybe it's a closer. You can go closer. Maybe some of your jokes are dark. Maybe you want to keep track of your clean material, so we can add clean as another little one. You can populate these as much or as little as you want, whatever you find helpful for you. I'm going to move tags over to the left. Let's bring this a little closer because there's no reason for it to take that much real estate. Let's bring this over as well. Okay, let's say that poop is a really good clean bit. Let's say that pee-pee is also really, really clean, just never farting. That's really dark. That really brings up some trauma. Burping, let's say that that is an amazing opener, and butts is I don't know, maybe let's make that a racial bit. Okay, no, actually, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. I don't know, maybe it's political. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. So now if you go over to this little search bar, or this little magnifying glass right here, you can click clean, and it's going to automatically show you which jokes you have marked as clean. So if you're doing like a clean show, all you have to do is look that up within your system. It's going to help you find all of your jokes that are perfect for that set. How amazing is this app? I love Notion so much. Now the next property that I want to add is a status bar, but actually that's already included, kind of, because of, I don't know why actually, but we're going to do some changes to this. This is a really good property for helping you record how polished your joke is. Click on status, rename it goodness. We're gonna click on the icon. We're gonna give it a little thumbs up. And now we're gonna go to edit property. Now I like to have this property in 5 tiers. I'm gonna rename this first bit in gray. This is gonna be called needs work. And now for in progress, we're gonna add 2 different statuses right here, 2 tiers. So first one, the one that I have in my Notion page, I call it green light. And that's gonna be green. Then the next one I'm gonna call approaching awesome. I can spell amazingly. Let's make it orange just to tell it apart. And then for complete, we're gonna add 2 more here as well. So we're gonna call this one blue ribbon. Gonna make that blue. And then for the superstar one, this is gonna be called Gold star. We're gonna make it yellow because it's gold. And there we go. The way I like to organize my jokes is that either it needs work and it's not working. The joke is just, you want to keep it somewhere, you don't want to lose it, but you want to put it on the back burner. Then we have green light. This is where I record any new idea. I automatically give it the green light, and that is the tier where I want to find stuff that I want to try out, new jokes. Then approaching awesome, that's when a joke is starting to take shape. It's getting a few laughs and it's like, it's getting there, you know? It's approaching awesome. It's getting there. Then blue ribbon, that's where you feel like it's good enough to do on some shows, where you feel like you've got some good structure on it, it's got good bones, it's doing well. Then gold star, that's for any kind of joke that you would use any sort of serious level, like a big audition, some sort of big taping, you know, something where you're really proud of it, your best stuff. And now let's have some fun. Let's say that we want to say that poop, this is a gold star bit, you know, or you already know. Let's say that pee is, it's a blue ribbon, it's doing well, but it could tiny bit of shaping up, but it's good. Butts need a lot of work. It's not been doing amazing, and it's very political, as you can see right here. The political climate is what it is. Life is tough. Be kind to yourself. It's gonna stay on needs work. Now, farting, this is a brand new idea. It's gonna go with the green light. Burping, it's getting there. It's not quite blue ribbon, so we're gonna go approaching awesome. And now you have a beautiful system for keeping track of how polished all of your jokes are. Make sure that the default goodness tier is green light. So we're gonna go green light, set as default, and it's gonna say new pages will start with green light as the default status, and existing pages without a status explicitly set will switch to green light. Continue, very good. The next property that I wanna talk about is a set list checkbox. This is a property where you can just check off any kind of joke that you want to add to your set list that day. So we go to properties, we go here, add new property, and then we go to checkbox, and then we call this set list. Click out, here we go. Let's move it to the very far left. There we go. And now let's move this little barrier down right here. We honestly don't need to see the title. It's just important that you see this little checkbox right here. Now let's focus on views. So first up, we have this automatic one that a database sets up. It's a table layout. We have the board, we have timeline, we have calendar, chart, gallery list. We don't need all of that. The main one that I want to focus on is the board view. We have the table, we're gonna add a plus, and now we're gonna add a board. And now you can see all of your jokes represented on a sort of timeline in terms of how polished all of your jokes are. By the way, another thing that I want to do, I'm doing an amazing job planning this. I'm gonna go up to the three dots right at the very top of your Notion page. You're gonna click it, you're gonna go scroll down here, and it's gonna say full width. Let's check that off. And now it takes the entire Notion page. You can rename these if you want. You can, rename. You can go main list. You got the board view. I'm gonna rename it to, board view. We love puns. But now I'm gonna add a set list view. This is one of my favorite things that I've created in Notion. So we're gonna add a little plus again, and now we're gonna add a table, but this is gonna be a very special table view. And now we're gonna name this set list. Now we're gonna hit done, and then we're gonna go to filter, and it's gonna be where set list is checked. Rename this one set list. We're gonna go to our board view. Let's edit the board view so that the set list button is visible. So now we're gonna go to our three dots at the top right, we're gonna go to properties, and now we're gonna bring set list up, drag it up into the visible section. I want to move the board view to the far left to have this be our main view for the database. Now we can look at all of our beautiful jokes right here. Let's say you're going to an open mic and you want to work on farting and burping, because these are two jokes that you're working on, because you can tell set list and set list. And now you can see that we have these two jokes automatically there. Now, and check this out. So I'm going to uncheck farting, and it's gone from the set list. Only jokes that have this little check mark checked off are going to appear in your set list. It's such a good system. I'm gonna do Command Z to put it back. I'm gonna bring this over. I'm gonna make sure that the more options sum, yes, so you can automatically see how long. And now you know from your set list how long your set's gonna be based on the material that you already have. It's such a good system. So let me uncheck for a moment. Unchecking. Let's go to board view. Let's say you're going to an open mic. So you're working on your farting joke and your burping joke. So we're going to add those both to our set list. Then we go to set list function, and now you can see them in your view. Let's say that you're going to do a bar show that your friend is hosting. We're gonna go over to our board view. We're gonna go to the right to our more polished section of our database. We're gonna check those two off. Then we go to set list. Boom, they are right there ready to go. And look, they're both clean. You're such a good guy. Let's say you have a really, really special show that you're doing. Industry is coming, everyone's coming. You're gonna go to your board view, or maybe you go to your main list and you see that the gold star bit, let's check it off. And then your set list, it's right there. It's a 2.5 minute joke, and you're doing a 2.5 minute audition that's gonna wow the audience. Now, the next thing I wanna do, I wanna make a joke template. So we go to our database, we go here to this little blue new button, and then we have an arrow. Now we are gonna go to new template. Now we're gonna name this new joke. Any new joke, I give it a green light. So we go to our goodness, we go to green light. We're gonna add some sections, make it organized, make it nice. You hit /heading 1, and now we have the joke. And now I'm gonna hit these 6 dots right here. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna go to color. I'm gonna add, let's make it a blue background. Return, 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 give yourself some space. Hit /, and we're gonna go column, 2 columns, boom and boom. And now I'm gonna go heading 3, notes, and then over here, I'm gonna go heading 3, tags. And let's make these blue as well. I like to set it up like this so that there's a little bit of structure so that you can have like your main body of the joke right here. Maybe you have some notes that you've recorded from how well it did at an open mic, and here maybe you have suggestions for where the joke could go that you've gotten from comedian friends. And now we're gonna click outside of it, and now we're gonna go back into this little blue arrow right here. We're gonna click it. We're gonna go to new joke, and we're gonna go to the 3 dots right here, and we're gonna make this the default for all views in JokeDB. Yes, we are gonna do that. If you press the new button, you're gonna have your template pop up right here. Now we're gonna add a button. This button is gonna automatically create a new joke in your database. We click outside of the database, and now we hit /button. We're gonna call this new bit. And we're gonna change the icon. Let's make it a light bulb. We're gonna go new action, add page 2, jokebook DB. It's automatically gonna populate it as the new joke template that we just set up. So we just double check, yes, it is there. Now I wanna make sure, just to keep it organized, that when you hit this button, it's gonna record it under green light. So you see this property name, we're instead going to make it goodness, and we're gonna select green light. And it's very important you go add action. Now we're going to open page, this one right here. So click it, select page, page added. And now we're done. So we click done. And now this button, when we hit it, boom, you got a new joke populated right here. Hey, the button worked. You can delete these at any time. And you know what? Let's put this at the very top right above the database. And now you're pretty much done. You created such a good way of keeping track of your jokes right here. You made a little button. We added a flower for our cover, and it's so beautiful. It's so pretty, much like you. If you're an iOS user, I want to show you how you can basically do that new bit button outside of the app just through your phone. Shortcuts. We're gonna hit the plus sign at the top. Now we are gonna search actions. We're gonna go Notion. And you can see this already has a bunch of options. We're gonna create document without opening. We go database, joke, book, DB. We leave body blank, but we're gonna say for title, ask each time. Make sure that the account and workspace is set to you. We're gonna hit done, tap and hold down. We hit share, add to home screen. And right at the bottom, there we go. Now you can change to a bunch of icons. You can also upload your own image if you feel so moved. And so we hit add. And now when I tap this shortcut that you can see at the bottom of my screen, the title pops up. Let's say, hey, the shortcut is working. And now we hit done. And now, if you go back into your Notion, you can see this little one right here. Hey, the shortcut is working. And it's green light to let you know everything is working. Guys, you just recorded a joke idea and you never even had to go into the app. And then it's gonna be right there when you need it, when you want to develop it and write it out. You just made something that's gonna save you so much time. Well done. You did so good. I want you to record your jokes in a nice place where everything has its place and you add shelving to your mind, right? And a reminder, this is completely for free. The app is for free, the template is for free, this video is for free. The main thing I care about is that you organize your stuff and you enjoy it. Stand-up is supposed to be fun. This should be fun as well, or at least doesn't detract from the fun. Thank you very much for watching. I am going to be on tour this late spring and summer. You can see my dates probably right here. I'm going to upload them. I'm going to a lot of cool places. Appleton, Wisconsin. I'm going to California. I'm going to Texas. Please come see me on the road if you are in any of those places. And if you don't see any of your cities on that list, please head to the description of this video. There is a form where you can add your name and your email and your city to my mailing list, and I will be sure to come to your city as soon as I possibly can. Please use this. Please improve on it. There's probably a million ways that this could be done better. This is just a slow process that I've been doing over the past year or so after I got introduced to Notion and it took over my life. This is a very new kind of video for me, so let me know if there's anything else you guys would be interested in, because if you really want to get into Notion, I could show you my entire system for how I keep track of basically my entire life, and it helps me so much. It's really helpful. And yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.